Hello everybody, hey, it's Ken Faulkner. I'm here with another knife video. Got a knife in the mail. Actually got it yesterday, but I don't do videos on Fridays. If you know, Beast Blades is live is on Fridays, and I get home from work and I'm watching that. And by the time it's done, I'm ready for bed. So anyway, I did get it. I was able to play with it last night while I was watching the live, and yeah, it's definitely a fun knife to have. Been waiting a long time, pre-order, and it had a little problem with manufacturing, but it's here. Guy, it's hard to wait sometimes, but sometimes it's worth it, and this time it was. So I have opened this one already, but I want you to see what it looks like. We got Casey's little box here, very nice look. This time it's from Concept. I got the B. That means I got the blue sky version. I believe that's what he calls it. No other markings on here, just very sterile box. And I took the plastic off because I filmed this already, but I'm going, man, it doesn't really look that cool when you open this up and all it's inside of a plastic bag. It looks much better this way because it has the foam in there and it's all formed to the knife and it looks real nice. So why not give it a little better presentation, especially because this guy is beautiful. Just love kind of like moving it around in the light when you got that carbon fiber, fat carbon. I don't know, it's fat carbon, what the camo carbon or whatever they want to call it. So many different names, and you know me and names, boy, that's hard. S90V. I think this is the first one that he's done at S90V, and I think this guy's so long ago, I don't remember. I think it's around $200. So this was an incredible deal. It definitely pushed me over the edge to get. I don't jump in on too many pre-orders. But in this case, I'm glad I did because I know that there was a little problem getting the right number ordered. He wanted to get more, but it already gone through, and he can tell you the story on his videos. But he only ended up with a certain number of them, and the majority of them are on the pre-order. So there's going to be some dropping, I believe, on his website. So if you want one, and I think there's a lot of people that do, you better be ready to jump on it. They got a couple really cool ones. There's one that's kind of all blacked out, but they all have this carbon fiber on it. Anyway, he's been showing these things for a while, and the anticipation has been building. I thought I was going to get it before Blade Show. You know, I was talking about how before Blade Show I had a couple pre-orders out. It was this and the truffles. And I was hoping that I'd get them before because I was not buying knives at the time, and just to help me get through getting a knife in the mail would have been nice. And I did get the truffles, so that was really good. But this guy here is definitely an excellent knife. Not sure if it's my favorite. Maybe it is my favorite. Certainly looks-wise, it's my favorite from Tempest. Speaking of which, if you've been on Instagram, you've seen people posting up all their videos and all the different knives they have. Now, I don't have multiple versions, meaning I don't have like all the different handle materials, but I do have a pretty good collection for me of Tempest knives. We're going back in time here with the Jetstream. And that one I got the reverse tux version, and that was the first time he came out with that micro milling. And you can see the micro milling is on here as well. But he went with Concept this time, as far as my memory serves me, because he was able to get the carbon fiber inlay that he wanted, and it really turned out great. So for sure, this is my favorite as far as looks. Maybe even my favorite completely, but I've only had it for a day, so I need to have a little time to let it sink in. A lot of good, solid designs. Then we got the pinion. These are all ones that I did pre-orders from. Now, I didn't do a pre-order on the microburst. And the main reason, and you can see the sizes on these guys, very much an 8-inch kind of size overall length of knife. and that's my size. That's the one that I kind of go to. But you know, I don't mind a little smaller knife, but because of the fact that the microburst was smaller, and there were some other ones that I just gotten recently before they came out with the microburst, I just decided I wasn't ready. But when at Blade Show, when he came out with this version that was customized, and I knew that there weren't a lot of them out there, and I know there's a lot of people that wanted this knife or one of the other ones with the different colors that he had. But yeah, I got into Blade Show. I had the early bird pass, and it was one of the very first booths I went to, and I had to pick it up because of the fact that I slept on it, and then all of a sudden they were gone. He kept saying, "Oh, they still have some, still have some." I always felt like I had more time, but anyway. So there you go. I got the microburst, and on top of that, he's been talking about this for a while. He had a design that it's not actually a Tempest knife blade, but it is his design, and that would be the Dust Devil. And it's funny because I ordered this one as the excitement of getting the Fractus. I was all excited about it. I was seeing all the Instagram posts of people with all their different knives, and I know that he had this one with Kubi, and Kubi is a Kubi knife, so you have to buy this one on Kubi's website. But I decided to go ahead and pick it up, just to kind of round out the collection, give him some support, and because I've been getting into these little fixed blades lately. I don't normally go with the little fixed blades from the budget companies. There's been a lot of them putting them out. Fixed blades are especially smaller EDC size ones like this are getting to be big. I'm gonna do another video talking about this one more so. But anyway, I've been getting into it. So anyway, I picked that one up too. So throw that one down with the rest of them. I know that some of these collections that people have of Tempest knives have like multiple scale types and like huge quantities of them. Oh Father had one that I was so impressed. That guy is committed. And anyway, but I do think, tell me if I'm wrong, I think this is all the knives that he put out, except for that Mach 51, which didn't get put out. And I did get to handle that one at Blade Show last year. But man, I had my money on the table on that one. I placed the order and it didn't get fulfilled, and that was a sad day for me. I was super excited about it. I thought he was going to sell out really quick. I think he thought so too, but for some reason it just didn't work out, and it may never happen. But hey, things happen in life. Just like the fact that this thing got delayed a bit, you know, it happens. So it came now, kind of in that after Blade Show, not getting so many knives right now anyway, so it was good timing, and it is an excellent knife. I do like Concept's knives. I always say Concept, but it's Concept, because of the fat carbon that they have. I got a couple from them. This is the Copperhead. Maybe not quite one of their bigger popular models. I got this at the first Blade Show that I ever went to. Hawkbill design, but it does have that cool carbon fiber. And so this was years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and they're already doing some excellent stuff. This is the fin rear, and here they're doing combination like this with the titanium and the carbon fiber, and it's just a very cool look to it. They have a very good aesthetic with their knives, so I think that this is a good choice. I mean, this may be my favorite from Tempest Knives. Give me some time to let it all sink in. A couple of other comparisons. I mean, you've seen this one quite a bit. It's been passed around. It's, you know, KC's been showing it quite a bit. But, you know, in honor of KC and his size comparisons, I'll put it up with the Rat Model 1. I always like that as a good comparison because that is a good size knife, full size knife. That's what I would consider full size. So when I see something that matches that length, then I know that's right in the range that I particularly tend to like. I also have the Rat 2. I have the 3D printed moon scales on there. But and you can see the video on that where I show that. That's a smaller knife, and I like bigger knives, but it doesn't mean that I will not carry smaller knives. Sometimes you're in the mood for something different. Sometimes you're in the mood for a smaller knife. Maybe it's a backup carry. Sometimes you're in the mood for a knife that is just kind of a basic G10, kind of handle, 14C28 and just a basic one, but a great design for cutting, great fidgetability. I mean, all these things go into play when you're deciding what you're going to carry that day. So, I kind of think of it like food. I know that some people are very picky about their food, and they only like certain types of food. And if it's got like something in it that you don't like, I know my ex-wife, she just couldn't stand mushrooms. Anything that had a mushroom in it, which, when I was younger, I was a little more picky about things. And I didn't like a lot of things that I do like now. But I've gotten to the point where I will eat almost anything and enjoy it for different reasons. And if I'm in the mood for some fast food, I'll go over to In-N-Out and pick some up. If I want to go for some fancy restaurant that I'm willing to spend some money because I'm really in the mood for some good food. So there's different moods, different days. This is a great looking knife and a great feeling knife in the hand. Ergos are excellent. Forward finger choil is quite good. The jimping is great because you got this up here if you're going to be doing utility cuts. You got this back here if you're going to throw your thumb down on there. Or if you want to put your thumb behind it and push, you got jimping in just the right places. And this is the man that didn't want to put jimping on his pinion. No jimping. He's given all those people that were giving him a hard time, he's given them their jimping that they wanted. So anyway, great design. I know there's a left-handed clip that he offered to ship with it free of charge because you can flip it around to the other side, but because of the angle on here, it's not, the clip itself is not ambidextrous, but he was offering, I'm a right-hand carry clip guy, so I wasn't worried about it. S90V, I'm really excited because I know that's a good steel, and it's always been really good performing for me. So at $200, it's a great price point. He may be a little bit more expensive on the website when they finally drops what he has left. And maybe, hopefully, especially since this has been so popular, he may be doing another run. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, thank you, KC, for continuing to put out great knives. There's the card that came with it. Thank you. We stand behind our products, and I stand behind the products too. I know there's a lot of people in the community that do as well, and so really happy to get this knife, and I'd recommend it if you get a chance. Pick one up. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.